Hey there, how are you doing today? Today I thought we might talk a little bit about finding your purpose. In fact, let's see, we titled this Unlock Your Life's Purpose, a Holistic Guide to Finding Meaning. So, if you're like I was, and many of my clients are, one of the things that starts to really bother us is, why am I here? Like, what's my purpose? From the time I was a little girl, I knew that I was here to make a difference in the world. I had no idea what that meant or how exactly I was supposed to do that. I just had this overwhelming sense that there was a bigger reason for my life, which was very challenging because, as I've mentioned in other videos, there was a lot of trauma and a lot of abuse in my life. And I felt that there had to be some reason why I was experiencing all that I was experiencing. And it continued to be somewhere in my mind, somewhere in my body, as I continued to grow and continued to experience things in my life. I think at times we all kind of go through the why me? Why is this happening to me? And then at some point, there's this drive that you feel like you have a desire to help people in a way that no one helped you. At least that was my story. Is that your story? So when I think about my purpose, when I would think about my purpose, it would feel like this puzzle, like this big puzzle that I was trying to solve. My life often felt like it was this big jigsaw puzzle, but there was no picture on the box. And then if I would make any progress, suddenly I would find that the pieces I had in the box didn't all go to the same puzzle. So it was this complicated, complex situation. What I found over time was that part of the reason that I hadn't yet connected to my purpose was because I was also disconnected from myself. So I set out on a journey to find out, who am I? There was probably in around 2014-ish, I had gone through my spiritual awakening, and there was I think it was a teacher who said to me, Tammy, just be you. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? I am 49 years old at that time, and I have absolutely no idea what it means to just be me. Like, how do you do that? And if you have a history similar to mine, you find yourself in the space of playing all these different roles in your life. And you know who you are, maybe in that role. But if you strip away all the roles, who are you? What's your identity? Well, if you don't know who the hell you are, how in the hell can you figure out your purpose? Do you know what I'm saying? So, what I did is I began to, because I'm living my purpose now. So, what I began to do over time is I began to think about, what has my journey been? What are the four pillars or pathways that I've walked down so that I can help people get connected to their purpose and connected to themselves faster than I did? Because I'm 59 at this point, and I spent 30 years in counseling, and I cannot tell you how many rabbit holes I went down trying to figure out, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Like, that was a question I had my whole life. So this process we go through is we begin to look for like the obstacles that are keeping you stuck. And that starts with the mind body connection. So, how I use that, well, first, I call these the four magical pathways to peace and purpose. So, the first one is the mind body connection. And with that, we begin to look at what your body is telling us. What are the symptoms? Have you experienced addictions? Have you received diagnoses? Have you received prescriptions? Have you received surgeries, procedures? Do you have an ongoing thing? So, the physical symptoms of your body, physical and emotional symptoms of your body, help us hone in on subconscious wounds that are keeping you disconnected, keeping you stuck. So, that's one of the things that we do. Then we look at mindfulness. Now, we talked about meditation in another video. This is not just about meditation. Mindfulness is about becoming mindful of various things in your world, including your breath, including your words, including your thoughts. And I teach you how to look for those things. Then we look at mindset. So mindset is has to do with like belief systems that you automatically think, and they're so automatic you don't even realize that they are keeping you from moving forward in your life. And I have tons and tons of examples. I may do a separate video just on that. The amount of mindset work that I needed to do was incredible. And I find that most people are often stuck in these little boxes based on wherever they've lived. And I like to call it getting out of the matrix. So, and then the manifest part. The manifest part is where you have really started to understand who you are and why you're here. And at that point, you stop asking, how? How am I going to do this? You just know your why, you know your what, and then the how will start to present itself. And let me tell you, connecting to your purpose is one of the greatest joys. But the even bigger joy is learning how to connect to yourself. Let me tell you, they talk about self care, they talk about self love, they talk about all these different things out there. But I'm going to tell you that the secret to all of it, the secret to the healing, is connecting to who you are, to your authentic self. I call it unboxing your authentic self. Um, they always unbox these products out there on YouTube or wherever. And like it's this big deal to unbox this product. I would invite you to consider that you are the gift, and every layer that you open, every box lid you open, you begin to free yourself. And it's really hard to find your purpose when you are living in these boxes in your life that don't fit who you feel drawn to become. I've had people that I've worked with that practice a particular religion, and they feel that if to step away from that would create all kinds of backlash. And yet inside, they feel like it's not a good fit for them. And maybe they're interested in another type of religion, or maybe spirituality, or maybe no religion at all. Then you might have someone in a job that they do because, well, it pays the bills and, well, blah, 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 but it really doesn't fit who you are. I did that for years and it ended up making me very sick. Relationships, same thing. Sometimes we get into these relationships. I literally married someone one time, even though I was ready to back out, but we had been given gifts, and I felt obligated to the people who had given us gifts to go through with the marriage. What the hell? Like, don't do that. Please don't do that. Um, so that's how you find your purpose, is you start to uncover the magic and the gift that is you. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. My name is Tammy Coyne, your holistic alchemist. And if you would like to work with me personally, I do offer a free holistic strategy session, I think I'm calling it. It is a consultation. We spend about an hour together and we start to explore where you are now, where you would rather be, and if I'm the right person to help you get there. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.